Yeah, check it out. We're on Chaos Island from Sonic Frontiers. Oh man, what happened there? Nope. Okay, I don't know. Damn it. I'm already not doing good. That's cool though, we get to see a Sonic Frontiers level here.
No!
Oh my god. Yep, that's what I figured.
Reach! Reach!
Okay. Sorry about that. I had something in my throat. What? Oh, hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, yeah, I don't know what happened there. Back to Chaos Island. I see something down here. Oh, nice.
This is the ultimate power.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I forgot you had to hit those with Chaos Spear.
Reach!
What the hell? Oh, man. Oh.
Let's do this.
Nice. We never got to see this part of Chaos Island. You know, something I've noticed. Something I noticed with the shadow in this game, and I don't know, I feel like it's kind of intentional, but maybe not. Is that his boost just doesn't really seem all that fast as like Sonic's. Why? Well, of course he targets the only one that.
Out of my way.
There we go.
Reach!
Yeah, his boosting doesn't really feel as fast as Sonic's. But I do think that is like kind of a. Personally, I do think it's kind of intentional because I have said before that as time went on, Sonic became faster, whereas Shadow became stronger. And I think, oh my gosh, and I do think this game pretty much confirms it, because just look at Sonic Generations, well, both Sonic Generations and Shadow Generations, right? So Sonic Generations, when one of the bosses you fight is Perfect Chaos, which, remember, in the original game he came out in, which was Sonic Adventure, Sonic needed the Chaos Emeralds to defeat yeah, to defeat Perfect Chaos. Only because Sonic needed to be fast enough. He needed to be fast enough to run over water, and then like fight the currents that fight against the current when he's like inside Perfect Chaos. And yeah, like at that time he needed to be supersonic to achieve that kind of speed. And then alright, let's do the second act. Then but yeah, and then, you know, you see him fight Perfect Chaos again in Generations without the Chaos Emeralds, and he's able to do it because he's much faster thanks to like the boost ability. He can easily run over water and just like fight against the current within Perfect Chaos. And then this game does the same thing, because you see, we just fought Metal Overlord, which, even though Shadow doesn't fight him in the original game that he comes out in, which is Sonic Heroes, he does fight him, but he doesn't fight Metal Madness, he fights Metal Overlord. And here you fight Metal Overlord. wait, did I say that right? He doesn't fight Metal Overlord, he fights Metal Madness in Sonic Heroes. But in this game he fights Metal Overlord. Oh shit. And even then, like, the whole reason why the other teams fight Metal Madness was to just, I guess, like, kind of weaken him a bit and keep him busy while Team Sonic, while Team Sonic works to find a way to, while they work to power themselves up with the emeralds. But even then, like, Sonic and his friends needed the Chaos Emeralds because they weren't strong enough. They didn't have the strength to to damage Metal Overlord by himself or by themselves. They needed the power of the Chaos Emeralds to have the power to actually deal damage to Metal Overlord. And then in this game, Shadow is able to do exactly just that. Damn it. Shadow is able to do exactly just that without the power of the emeralds, and he does it by himself too. So it really shows you. That's what I really like about these games. Like, they do show you subtle ways that both Sonic and Shadow have grown in their own abilities over time. Sonic has gotten faster, Shadow has gotten stronger. So yeah, even though Shadow still can't keep up with Sonic, it does seem that Sonic is just a little more faster than Shadow, but that's fine because Shadow is just a little more stronger than Sonic.
I found you, Shadow.
The blue hedgehog. Of all places.
You have something I need.
You can wait until my business is finished.
Yeah, sorry, but that Chaos Emerald and I have a date with a monster.
Well then, it'll be a date to die for.
Nice hustle, but I won this one. So I'm taking the emerald. See ya!
I finally find you, and what do I see? Sonic defeating you. What happened?
I will beat him on equal terms, or not at all.
A fine time for you to be honorable. Now he has the Chaos Emerald.
No, he has a fake emerald. I'll have you swap it for the real thing after I'm finished with my mission.
Wow, look at you. As a professional jewel thief, I approve.
Damn, that was really cool. We actually got to see, you know, what Sonic was up to after this, and like the battle that they have. And we also see that why, yeah, we also see why Sonic was able to defeat Shadow, because he was considering using his powers, but he decided against it, which I like that. I mean, I do think that probably if he would have used his Doom powers, like like Shadow could have easily won, but nah, he decided against it because he said, well, you heard him, he said he either defeats him on equal terms or not at all, which is pretty honorable as Shadow. Oh man. Oh, so I should mention there's been some big news. There's been some like huge news within the Sonic community as I'm recording this. So apparently all my dreams have come true, guys, because just the other day it's been announced that hold on. Let me see which challenges I need to do for this. Alright, so we have 4 here. Oh, it's just those? Yeah, it's been...
Out of my way.
if you guys haven't heard, well, okay, by the time you're watching this, cause yeah, this is good. It'll probably be a little later, but by the time you guys watch this, yeah, you know, by the time you guys watch this, most of you would have already heard this, or yeah, many of you would have already heard this by now. But just a few days ago, it was announced to the world that Sonic Unleashed has an unofficial PC port, and it actually fucking works. Like, I've seen people play it and whatnot, and I was so happy because you guys know I've been asking for this for so long. I wanted Sonic Unleashed on PC, and now it seems like we have it. Although, unfortunately for me, it seems that I can't play it. Because, so the way you have to do it is you have to get. They tell you, like, there's a video that tells you how to like get it, and well, you have to download this program that basically gets you the PC version of the game, right? But oh man, oh my god. But the issue, or at least the issue I have, or the thing is that, because you might be wondering, how do you get the game if yeah, like, how do you get the game if it's an unofficial PC port? Because, you know, because of that, it's not like you can buy it on Steam or anything like that, and it's not like a fan game either, where you just download the game. What you need is like the the files of the game, and the way you're supposed to do that is you need the Xbox 360 version of the game and like Xbox 360, or I think also you could also do it with the Xbox Series X, I think. I mean, I've only seen people, the videos I've seen that have only said Xbox 360, but I don't know. I don't really know. I've never owned an Xbox in my life, so I don't know how it works. Yeah, but apparently, you need the. Oh, sorry guys.
This is the ultimate power.
The reason why you need an Xbox with an Xbox 360 version of the game is because you're supposed to use you're supposed to like download the game onto like the console, and then like using a flash drive, like add the game onto like the flash drive. That way you get the files, and then after you get the files in the flash drive, you put the flash drive into your PC, and then you got the files in your PC, and then like using the program yeah, using the program, that's how you get the game, or that's how you convert the files into like, so they can run on PC. And well, as you just heard me say, I never owned an Xbox 360 in my life. So that's a problem, because since I've never owned an Xbox 360, how am I gonna you know, how am I gonna be able to do that, right? And apparently you can only do it with with the Xbox 360 version of a game. You can't do it with the PS3 version of the game, unfortunately. Which is the version that I had, right? I don't know if there's any plans for that or not. But even then, the only issue with that is I don't have my PS3 anymore because I sold it. So even 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 if that were possible, I can't do that. So apparently, you know, as long as you have the ISO file of the game, that's what works. Cause I mean, that's what you need to do anyways to be able to get like these games playable on PC. Cause with emulators, you need ISO files. Yeah, you need ISO files to play like the ROMs for the game, and like that's how you get the ISO files. Like people would download, they would basically like put their game on a console, and like they would have a USB where like connected to said console, which allows them to do just that. And then, like, you know, they plug it into the console or they plug it into the PC where yeah, they plug it into their PC where yeah, they plug it into their PC, which is how they get like the ISO files on PC, and like that's how you ideally would play your emulators. But see, the thing is, and I'm kind of like kicking myself in the oh my god, I'm kicking myself in the ass right now, because you know, you guys are aware that I played Sonic Unleashed for this channel, and I was only able to play it with an emulator because, well, I mean, there's just no way I could play it on console. I did say I didn't own an Xbox. If I had a Series X or a Series S, I definitely would have played it on console. But I don't. And so the emulator, I do have a ROM of the game though. Or yeah, I do have an ISO file of the game, but it's the PS3 version because I decided to play the game using the PS3 emulator, and I know like a lot of people who play Sonic Unleashed preferred playing it on Xenia, which is the Xbox emulator, and I've never played it on Xenia. So because of that, I never got a ROM file for the game, or an ISO file, I should say. So the other day when I heard this, I was like, you know what, screw it, let me see if I could try to download, if I could find an ISO file on the internet, right? But I don't know what it is, but I try to check out like a bunch of like websites that I normally check out. And
control. Fly.
Okay, so I could just do that.
Let's do this.
And I don't know what oh man, I don't know what it is, but it just seems that you just can't get ISO files for Xbox 360 anymore. I really don't know why that is the case. I tried scouring the internet and I couldn't find nothing, and I couldn't find anything. And I'm like, why? Like,
freeze out of my way.
yeah, like why is this the case? Is there something that I missed? You know? So I was pretty bummed out because I was like, well, I could play this game if they somehow made it where like I could use a PS3 version of the game, which I don't or which I do have on my computer, but I can't do it while it still like requires the Xbox 360 files. And now I had to just sit back and just like, I guess, be all depressed because one of my biggest dreams has come true, but I can't enjoy the game because there's just no method for it. And that really does bum me out, guys. Like, all this time, all I wanted to do was play Sonic Unleashed on PC. And now I can't even do that. All because I can't get my hands on the stupid ROM for the Xbox 360 version of the game. I mean, it's not all bad. So I do have one other way if I just can't find an ISO file of the game, you know, on the high seas, as they say. Which is like, I can actually buy, so I don't have an Xbox 360, but my stepdad actually does, which I'm glad. He's always been an Xbox 360 fan. And he still actually does have an Xbox 360. The only thing is, he doesn't have Sonic Unleashed. So I need to go out my way, buy a copy of Sonic Unleashed. And then I gotta see if like, if his Xbox still works, if I could hook it up, and then download the game onto his Xbox and whatnot, and then do all that crap, you know. And then after I'm able to do all that, and then I could just grab the USB and just put it into my PC, and there we go. But I don't know. I mean, the only issue is that his house is all the way in Mexico, so next time I go there, I would definitely need to bring a game and whatever. And that's the thing too, like I'm really only gonna buy the game just to do that. I really have, because like after that, I mean, if I wanted to play the game, I would have to go to Mexico to play it. And if I could play this game on PC, why would I want to play it on an Xbox 360, you know? Alright, let's do this boss.
What is this? A seal of some sort?
Yo, that's so cool.
And restore myself to the timeline.
We're fighting against Mephiles.
In darkness.
I actually like that. He says he will defeat me and restore himself to the timeline. And that just shows how, or I guess it reminds us that the events of Sonic 06 technically still never happened because the way the game ended and whatnot, you know. Yeah, with the way that the game ended, obviously Mephiles would never exist because Solaris was erased from existence when it was still a flame.
What you're talking about, but I will crush you all the same.
Yeah, cause that's why even Shadow doesn't recognize Mephiles.
Let's do this. Too easy. Darkness. Out of my way.
Nice, we're fighting in what is it? Dusty Desert.
It's time to raise the curtain on this calm play. All the powers they want. I'll just take care of them all.
Oh man.
Reach! Reach! Yeah! Yeah! Spare. Don't do me favors. Chaos control!
He has a shield around him. There we go.
I'm disappointed, Shadow. Truly disappointed.
There we go.
This is the ultimate galley.
Damn, poor dude.
Future for you. Ever.
He's the only character that doesn't exist in or got erased from the timeline. So it makes sense why he wants to restore himself. Ah, but that was cool. We actually got to fight Mephiles.
Don't be frightened. The promised time is nigh upon us, Shadow. Soon, you will be mine.
Shadow will never serve you. He's nothing like you.
Gerald may have given him this unassuming form, but the blood of the Black Arms flows in his veins. He is a warrior, a destroyer.
Yes, the warrior that will destroy you.
I have learned from our last encounter. There will be no mistakes this time. Struggle all you want. You will be mine.
Professor. What do you think he means he learned from our last encounter?
I surmise you defeated him at some point in the future. He's grown a new body and used the nebulous nature of time in white space to accelerate his plans for revenge.
He's right. No more mistakes. This time, I will crush every last one of them.
Shadow, no!
Maria?
It breaks my heart to see you so full of anger. This isn't who you are. Do you know why I named you Shadow? Because without light, there's only darkness. But a shadow will show you where to find the light. Do you understand? I don't want you to be driven by darkness. I want you to be happy. Stand in the light with peace in your heart.